devotee. The intention of the pure devotee is only to serve Krishna. He may not do it perfectly, but his intention is pure.
To execute an action that's against devotional service, there has to be a desire otherwise?
Not necessarily.
I don't get it.
No.
I don't understand.
No.
Waking up late in the morning, it might take a while to do that, to wake up early, but the devotee will have some pure intention. And
Oh, you have to use the microphone.
I was saying that as an example. Sometimes someone has some bad habits that they need to overcome in their devotional service, and they have a strong intention to overcome that bad habit, and they pray to the Lord that, please, help me wake up early in the morning, or help me do this, help me give up smoking, help me. And over time it works. Actually, these habits go away, and then intention is there. But I think mixed devotee has the intention is itself divided. That actually I cannot like doing this, so let me do this and let me do my devotional service. The intention is not to erase the bad habits. Whereas for a pure devotee, a sincere devotee, the intention is to erase the bad habits, and he works on it consciously.
I'll give you an example from my personal experience. This body requires a lot of sleep. At least 8 hours sleep. Usually more like 9 or even 10 hours sleep. Especially I haven't been that healthy lately. I don't have the right kind of climate, the right kind of exercise facilities and like that. So I've been sleeping a lot, But every waking moment is engaged in service of Krishna. You don't ever see me like, playing cards or wasting time or, doing nonsense things. You don't ever see. Because my only intention is to serve Krishna. Now, my body there's some weakness. And it's always been like that. I always needed more sleep than most other people. And when I was in ISKCON, it was hell. Because they were saying 6 hours, anything more than 6 hours sleep is Maya. Right? And I was like, after 6 hours sleep, I was like, hey man, I was just getting warmed up, And I was useless on 6 hours sleep. I couldn't do any service. I was stupid. I didn't have any intelligence. I had to get more sleep. And actually, it's in my astrological reading that for the sun in the particular nakshatra that it's in, and especially in the 12th house, you need more sleep. That's it. It's just the quality of the body. It's not something I want. It's not something I like. I wish I could sleep less and had more time to do stuff. But that's just the way it is. It's like a disability. If somebody has a bad leg or some other disability, then does that mean that they're not a pure devotee? See? What constitutes a pure devotee is when they have just pure intention to serve Krishna. That's all they want to do. And then there may be various obstacles to that service, either in their circumstances or in their body or in their mind or in some other, they may have some other fault. But if their intention is pure, then that will come out in the purity of their activities, and Krishna will accept their service. Ultimately, this is all about Krishna. It's not about us to sit in judgment and say, okay, this one's a pure devotee, that one's not. Because we can't see actually into their hearts anyway. We don't know what's in another person's heart. And we can be fooled. So we don't know exactly who a pure devotee is, but Krishna knows. Krishna can see everything. So the point I think here is like, let Krishna figure out who's pure And then he'll give the result of their devotional service. And you'll see, they'll advance more and more, and then, you know, maybe they start to preach, and their preaching activity goes very nicely, and like that. You know, and then here's this other devotee. He looks very impressive, and he's very austere and so many other things, but then he's engaging in politics and so much other nonsense. Consistently, repeatedly, over a long period of time. You know? So you have to look at someone over a long enough span of time that, you know, you start to see what is really the motivation, what is really the intention in their heart. Then you can know.
Question from Tiago. Hare Krishna, I'm not sure what's the best way to follow with the spiritual life. Would it be a good idea to have a reading to check if I have the qualities to eventually join you in Chile, India?
Chile,
India.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, anybody can perform devotional service, but it's not for everybody to be a monk, especially in our group, because our group is very, you know, we have a certain mood. We're all nerds. I mean, we're all like in our computers hours and hours every day. You know, we've got computers all over the house. So it depends on your mood. Or maybe you would fit in, I don't know. We would have to get to know you. You would have to get to know us. We would have to build up a relationship over a period of time. There would have to be some exchange of communication and service. We would have to, you know, it just takes time. We'd want to get to know you. So, you know, like there are certain devotees who, if they say, I want to come visit you in Chile, or I want to come and join you permanently, I would say, yeah, come on, instantly. And there are other devotees who would say, I want to come and join you, and I would go, well, you know, wait a while. And this is, remember, you wanted to come last year.
Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah, and I said, no, just, well, of course, yeah. We knew by the way you were posting on the forum that you weren't ready. It's not that you were bad or anything. It's just that you weren't there yet, you know.
I wasn't humble enough.
You needed to ripen some more. So, you know, let the berry sit on the bush until it ripens, you know, and then pick. So this is why we say we want to get to know you. I don't know you well enough to tell you right now, and getting a reading might be part of it, but I think more it's just about, you know, communicating back and forth, posting on the forum, engaging in conversations, dialogue with other devotees, you know, and seeing what your level of understanding is, and so on like that. The devotees who are here, generally, the idea is they want to be teachers. They want to be preachers. They're being trained up for that. And that's not for everybody, you know. If you have a particular talent or a particular desire to teach, then you belong here and you'll fit in here, and it will be good for you. But it might be better for you to stay where you are and expand your devotional service there in your own way. And maybe you're not cut out to be a teacher. Maybe you're more cut out, you know, to just have a family or, you know, have a business or something like that. You know, and we'll help you with that too. If you take our courses, you'll learn all about business management and all about, you know, how to do so many things, because our courses all include vocational training. You know, so as you advance in our school, you'll get all the knowledge you need to be successful at life, both materially and spiritually. And whether you're going to come here and join us or not, or whether you're going to start some preaching activity in your location, or whether you're just going to be a private person who happens to be a devotee, and you have a nice spiritual life, and maybe you share with your family or something. I mean, that's always going to be different with different people. People come in all kinds of shapes and sizes and flavors and colors, and that's great, you know. So it just depends on you and your needs and how well you fit in with our community, you know, whether or not we would invite you to come and visit or come and stay with us. It's an individual thing. Any more questions?
It was one very similar one, so that's it.
Okay. What time is it?
It's 8, no, it's 9.
9? Oh boy. Let's give me the drum. Let's sing Lord Nrsimhadev's song.